Twitch is loading.
All right.
And there she is.
All right.
Are
We have our group.
Are you rolling physical dice tonight or virtual dice?
Who? Oh, I'm
asking what the role is going to be.
Either way y'all want to do this. I trust y'all as players because y'all want to tell a good story. So I don't believe you're going to fudge dice.
No, I will go ahead and roll through my roll 20 for now. It's just easier for me with math.
That's perfectly acceptable. All right, Dutch, you could you talk for me so I can hear what your sound level is?
Dutchy.
Sorry, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was just wanting. I'm just adjusting the sound level so where everyone's on the same level, so to speak. And you were the last one I needed to adjust.
If it's okay, I'm going to roll physical dice because I've got my character sheet pulled up on the PlayStation, and it will not actually roll the dice on the PlayStation.
Not a problem. I actually am going to be rolling physical dice as well because I prefer to roll physical dice. I don't trust the machine.
Rolling it too.
And I'm just here to listen in and make sure everything's going good. So I'm not rolling dice tonight. Which really sucks.
All right.
I mean, you could just randomly roll them just because.
Now I'm going to be posting a link in where. Actually, Serb, where's Tormy at? Oh, he's playing something else, isn't he?
I don't know. I haven't looked for Tormy.
All right.
I'm gonna run and get me a drink and stuff real quick.
No problem. I'm actually going to send each of y'all a link. Oh, it's not going to let me do it.
And I'll be right back as well.
Come on.
Do I have to be on video?
No, you do not have to be on video.
Because right now I look like crap. I've been dealing with a headache all day.
All right, so I'm going to post a link in the. I don't want to post it in the order of the scale. Because I don't want a lot of people to go on there and play around. They shouldn't. I'll just. It won't let me send it directly to y'all unless oh, wait a minute. Let me try this. Yeah, right there. Paste. All right. There's one. So, Angel, you got your link. Oh, no, you don't. Now, this is a link to the map that we'll eventually be using tonight.
Alright.
I need 1 second to drop my dice.
Hey, no problem.
I got my physical dice here too if I decide to do that.
And apparently,
1 second, Lily.
And apparently I don't have all you. Okay. On, friended. Huh.
What are you sending the link to?
I was sending it to your messaging you, direct messaging you on, here on Discord.
Oh, okay.
But it...
Let me... Oh, I was going to say, because I've got you right here. After I had to get through 8 million messages for session planning.
Yeah, for some reason you're not over here. All right. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to message the person. Ah, there we go. Yes. Oh. Yes. Yes. All right.
Oh, don't forget, AM, I need you to make a 5th level character, don't care what type. You're going to be guesting in soon on my game.
All right, I will. 5th level, huh?
5th level.
All right, I actually have a character that I will be happy to run 5th level. It was actually the character I was going to run when you started, and I just... Okay, what the hell? Oh, I gotta hit that.
Miranda's been listening in on our games, and I think she's been having fun.
Alright.
Yeah, they've been an experience.
I would very much like to listen in on games. I love doing that. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, I am going to post this in the black scale or the out of character room because I'm having issues trying to get all of y'all finding you. I can't. So. So you'll see it when you see it. It's 2 owlbears sitting at a table.
Red and blue.
As soon as everyone clicks that link, I'm gonna delete it.
I've clicked it. I've opened it. So you're good on my side.
Yeah, I've opened it.
All right. So if you'll notice over on the
Yeah, I got it too.
The left-hand side.
Yep.
One of those is, I'll say you, and you can actually change your name, put your character name on there.
Oh, say that again?
If you look on the left-hand
Under
side.
party?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently I'm Hydra.
Well, you can change that.
Right. I was just looking at him like, apparently I'm Hydra.
How do I change it? Just by
I don't have a computer. I just have my phone.
Okay.
So.
Who are you? Well, there's a pencil down on the lower.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
That's okay. I just had to look for it myself.
As did I.
There it goes.
All right, so we still got Kraken and a
Sorry,
killer.
I'm trying to
Skittish, Kraken.
get into
All right.
Twitch right now because I got a new TV and it for some reason didn't save it. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep my Twitch open because I think that's one of the reasons it crashed. I was streaming Twitch, putting stuff out, bringing stuff in, and it was just not having it. Yep. Okay, we're up and running on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got the Twitch stream running right now. It looks fine.
All right.
I can't load up Twitch. Sorry.
That's all right. Sorry.
Oh, we're screwed. Smiling GM.
So
this is also streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna try to bring it up.
There we go.
all right. I've not seen half of y'all's faces before, so it may take me a moment to get used to it. That you're not the icon that I
I'm
normally
not showing
talk
my
to.
face.
That's perfectly okay.
Right now, at least.
Okay. Are we good still, sir?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Stupid Twitch is requiring a ridiculous password, and so I'm having to figure it out real quick. I will be on.
I'm trying to figure out mine too.
That's me too. They won't let me sign in because it needs a bigger, better password. It's too weak.
All right.
NordVPN, my friend.
NordVPN.
They will pick all your passwords and then keep them in a vault for you to just keep.
They don't sponsor the show. Shh.
Sort of like that scene
don't
from.
start. Hey, don't start. We don't need any advertisements that aren't being paid for.
It's,
Sort of like that scene from Idiocracy. Why do you keep saying Carl's Jr.? Because they give me money every time I do.
How do you get it up on Twitch?
Have Twitch and go to the AMDM's channel and subscribe so you get notifications.
well, follow anyway. Can't subscribe yet, and I figured out how to do that.
Oh, that's right.
But that's going to take a couple of more streams.
Patreon. If we are streaming already, Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah, so...
unfortunately, the next tier up I can't afford, so...
Hey, no, this is... Just saying.
If I could afford $25,000 a month, I'd be on a beach 24/7.
That's the... I'm going to I still need to rename that the Elon Musk.
There you go.
All right. Sir, are you going to stay muted, or... Uh-oh.
I'm on push to talk anyway, so I won't jump in unless there's a reason to.
I take it the other three are on push to talk as well, because when I wanted to show non-video participants that everybody disappeared. Okay.
Trying to load up into Twitch, but it's just not allowing me to make a password.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right, character, password, character. It works.
That works.
I'll just have to deal with it later.
I finally got it.
Yeah, I think I will too.
And for those of you that have never seen a D&D game in life, this is exactly how they start.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Everybody trying to get all their stuff in order.
You got the one guy.
All right.
Hold on.
You still have the Black Door as the game name on Twitch. Just saying.
And if anybody's wondering, yes, this is part of it.
It just takes place in a different country.
That makes me nervous.
Oh, yes.
Me too.
The Monday night game and tonight's game are technically happening during the same time frame.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Different locales.
Okay, what channel am I looking for under Twitch?
The AMDM.
AMDM.
I'm creative
Everybody
like that.
together now.
1, 2, 3. The AM DM.
Okay.
I think.
All right, I'm up and good. So, if you're ready to start, go ahead.
Well, hold on. I'm doing something real quick, which should.
Any spaces or anything in between it, or no?
No.
Capitals on a symbol. Amen.
All right.
Delay is minimal tonight too.
I'm shutting down my version of Twitch so it won't interact because that was starting to have issues already when I was changing the name. All right, so I see a couple of daggers on the map.
Nigma, you are a little late for the game tonight.
Okay.
No, we haven't started. We're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. All right, you're
6. Yeah, so don't let anybody else in. Go in there if you can. Go
it down.
Go into the permissions and just allow those of us that are in here. And could somebody send Nigma? Did you get that? The link.
No.
Go into the order of the scale out of character. There's a link to Owlbear Rodeo. And that will be the map for tonight. Somebody left the party.
I didn't.
All 6 of us are here.
Well, I meant the other 1, 2. I'm only showing.
Yeah, that's me. I'm trying to get this laptop up and running because otherwise I can't do the push to talk over that thing.
No problem. I'm going to show a copy of the map over here. This is just something to give y'all an idea of what's going on. Okay.
I'm just seeing a black map. Just
Good.
So you know.
That's what you're supposed to be seeing.
All right.
I'm the only one that shouldn't see a black map.
Are we supposed to sign in?
You go in there and you'll see on the upper left-hand corner there'll be probably Gorgon, I'm guessing, that has your name. It says you underneath it.
Yeah.
All right, there's a pencil down on the lower left-hand corner. If you click on that, you can change your name to your character's name.
Okay.
Looks like we're still missing Lily on the map.
Lily Bay?
And Skittish, too.
All right.
I'm working on
How
it.
do I get on the map? Help!
The link is in the order of the scale. The out of character.
And
Yeah, I'm in the link. I changed my name.
Okay, you're back in here. You're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we're all here.
No, we're not.
do you mean no?
Wait, is it gonna? Is it
Because
gonna
me and
show?
you
Is it gonna show?
were both in there as well.
Is it gonna show me not in there when I'm switched over?
Yes.
When you sign into it, you should see just a large black screen in the middle. Oh, you're
We're missing skittish.
Yeah, if I go into the map, it kicks me out of being able to push to talk, so I've got to log in Discord on the laptop.
Ah.
Can you hear me now? I think I took off push to talk.
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Perfect.
Next week we'll do this about a half an hour earlier. I was actually we'll probably end up doing it. Actually, next week may be a little bit late. Because I work till 8 next week, but I'm going to try to get out at 7. Which means we'll be running into the same issues next week. The real world.
At least you got the level set.
Yep. All right. Is everyone ready to play?
Let's begin.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Put our pieces. Where would you like us to put our pieces?
Oh, you don't have to put them anywhere right now. That's just in a moment type thing. I think I've got them all set over by a rock right now. But
This is a nice boulder.
nice boulder. So,
I'm glad you guys can see that boulder.
I can.
Commander Moore steps into the mess hall. I need 6 recruits. Front and center.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
As this massive lion-looking thing just rises from the bench, grips his warhammer, and just says, "What are we doing?"
We've got a problem with some bandits.
Yay, bandits.
Hi, sir. Guess we're ready to go.
Sketches is ready.
Good. I understand some of y'all were making some potions. Something to take with you.
Yes, you were, Commander.
You might need them.
And some of us have books.
No.
Want to see a book?
No. Stop.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
No, bad. Bad.
Very bad.
All
I need to
right.
see that.
Y'all come with me.
Okay.
He turns
Okay.
and heads out of the mess hall, heading back up towards his office. None of y'all have actually been in the commander's office, but it is very there's a cot on one side. It does not look comfortable at all. In fact, you're pretty sure your barrack cots are more comfortable than that. There is a simple wooden desk with ink and quill, a small stack of papers. It's very organized, very neatly organized. But this room is sparse. There's no decorations, there's no pictures, there's not even a single flower anywhere. Nothing. It is very clean. It's just an empty room that's being used as an office.
It's minimalist.
That's a word I was looking for. Very minimalist.
Huh. Not as opulent as I thought it would be, Commander.
There's no need for that. Sitting in a very uncomfortable looking wooden chair on the side of the desk, there's an very meek looking elven man. And he's just kind of sitting there. He looks like he's been through a little bit of a rough time recently. The commander just kind of eyeballs where he wants y'all to go. And he goes around to his desk, sits down, and goes, "All right, tell them what you told me." "Yes, sir." Can't read the writing. "We were traveling the old road up near the Blind Hills. That's where we found it. There was an overturned wagon down by the road. Evis was starting to scout ahead, and he came back and said that wasn't a wagon anymore. And then he fell over with 4 goblin arrows in his back. I tried to avenge him, but I'm not much of a fighter. That's why I came here, because I knew this is something the Order could deal with. Is that all, sir?" As he looks back to the commander more. Yeah, fine. Go see the medic. The guy gets up and starts limping out. You do notice some of his clothes. Actually, give me a perception roll. Anybody?
We lost skittish.
He must have got lost on the way to the office. Y'all may have to fill him in on the way out.
With skittish, I could believe it. Yep.
Or
I got the first nat 1 of the game.
he's hiding.
Right. First nat 1 of the game. There you go.
Yep.
He got completely lost.
Yeah. Well, I got it for the perception check.
Anyway, yeah, you said perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's 1d20.
Oh, I got a 5.
Anyone
I ain't
else?
seeing shit.
15.
I'm distracted by how bland this place is.
Okay, help me here.
I'm focused on the elf because I think it's my family.
All right, Nigma, are you using D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Okay, so are you on a computer or are you on your phone?
Computer.
Okay, so when you pull up your character sheet, there should be a long column in the center of it that will list all the skills like perception, medicine, nature, and all that. Perception will be right down there. It's a wisdom saving throw with whatever your modifier is.
Okay, so it's
wisdom.
1d20 plus 3.
All right.
Yes. And if you click the little plus button in that box, it'll just automatically do the math for you.
I got a total of 19.
19, all right. Lily, you said you rolled a 15 or 16?
15.
15? Okay.
I rolled a 21.
21? All right.
Yeah.
You do.
I got a 5. I'm sad. I got a 5.
I got a 3.
He's staring at the decorations on the wall.
It's postmodern. So, those of you that rolled higher than a 10, notice that some of his clothing on the edges look like they may have gotten a little close to a fire. They look a little singed.
Put my hand up. Or my paw up.
Okay.
Look at the commander.
Yeah.
His clothes look thin. Did you get him fired?
I have to turn you up a little bit. I can barely hear you in character.
Like his clothes look a little thin. Did he get him fired? Fire dancing bad.
He turns around. Yeah.
Yeah.
As he's walking out, he's like, "Yeah, the wagon breathed fire," and he continues down the hallway.
Turn around. I can breathe fire. That kind of pertinent information.
You said that loud enough for all of us to hear, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna just look at everyone and just say, did he just say the wagon breathes fire?
I believe he did.
I think so.
Oh, this isn't going to be fun.
I mean,
oh well.
I mean, we might have
I've
different definitions.
I've never seen a wagon breathe fire.
Serb?
He's already gone.
Service is gone?
Oh no, Service is here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Check and see if if he's not locked out of the room.
I sent him an invite back to the room.
Okay, he's just making sure.
I was like, we need skittish back.
Just making sure. All right. So you're shown on a map roughly where this is, and you notice, I guess I need to give you a little bit more background on the area.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
The city y'all are entering is the city of Hasik. It is the oldest city, definitely the oldest city in the country of Oxoran in which you're in, and maybe one of the oldest cities in existence, according to local legends and lore. The history behind the world was Xeris and Xandis had come in, found a blank slate, and created a bunch of dragons to live here. Well, there was a dragon war. The country in this whole side of the continent is where the final battles of the war happened. Oddly enough, around the city of Hasik, there is greenery, there's life. Plant life, some forest. There's, surprisingly enough, in the middle of the desert, there's life here. Outside the city, as you move farther away from the city, you get into desert wastelands.
So picture the Sahara.
Kind of. You're moving from the Serengeti into the Sahara, so there's nothing for a good while. Hasik is so large because it's at the mouth of a river, the largest river on this side of the continent. So it's a port city. So there's a lot of trade with the other areas, but it's still pretty much out here on its own. The area that which they were talking about, the Black Hills, are not that far from the city. And it will not take y'all that long to get there. There is a wagon or horses provided if you so choose, depending on how you would want to get there. If you decided to take it on foot, you're looking about a 3 to 4 hour walk. And we'll say half that time with transport.
How about flying?
Flying, well, the fly speed is still only about 40 feet for a character. So you're still looking at a good distance.
And you're tiny as all get out, so.
Hey, listen. Give me a can of beans and I'm ready to go jet time.
Oh, goodness.
I would like to avoid that.
Commander Moore looks at y'all and goes, Y'all know what you got to do. Be careful. Look out for each other.
Of course.
Go do what you've been.
Commander will be off.
Go do what you've been trained to do. And get out of my office.
Patra bows and just walks out the door and says, "Let's go, everybody."
All right.
So, what you gonna do?
Before we actually leave, I'm going to return to my room real quick, because in my trunk I have a couple of nifty little healing potions that I've stored away, just because, yeah. And I'm going to pick those up.
All right.
And then I'm going to meet everybody at the entrance to the compound to head out to where we need to go.
I'm going to run out to the lab and pick up the things that we worked on this week.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure I have my scimitar.
So, Ren, you go one direction, I'll go the other. We'll see if he can, like, split himself in half.
Okay, let's do that. Sounds fun.
I follow Ren.
Alright, so...
Front doors.
Who has the best...
So, question for you, Lee. As our DM, I need a ruling from you.
Okay.
Would 4 potions be too many, or do you have a specific limit? How many?
I would say for healing potions, I would limit y'all to 2 right now. You're still first level.
2 it is. That is fine with me.
And
I just wanted to make sure.
Knowing how much potions cost, 25 gold to make them in a day, I'm going to limit it to 2 because none of y'all should have that much gold.
I only have 15, so I can't afford 1.
How much gold do we get?
Whatever you start with.
Okay, because I was never told how to do the gold stuff.
Okay, so starting out with D&D Beyond, depending upon the class you go with, Nigma, it gives you the option of doing like starting equipment or starting gold, and if you do starting gold, it's like based on whatever your hit die is times 10. If you do like starting equipment, certain classes will give you like the option of like a priest pack or, you know, an adventurers pack or whatever, and it'll usually have a pouch of like say 10 or 15 or 20 gold or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've got 10 gold.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
And on a side note, I will be doing the next live. I'll actually be going through character creation for D&D Beyond. So it'll help everyone out.
Your TikTok?
Yeah. And well, TikTok next Monday.
Okay.
I will be there.
All right.
Skaddish has 120 gold.
Ow.
Wow.
It is 5d4 times 10 for a cleric.
You must not pick
I
it.
should have gone with starting gold.
Wait a second. I don't need equipment. Let me redo this here.
Right?
I only have 10.
Well, if you're purchasing healing potions, it's 50 gold. If you're making a healing potion, it's 25.
Mine came from my church when I came and joined. Is that all right?
That'll work. I'll allow that.
Okay. Because I was going to say, when I originally, like, part of my backstory is when I originally traveled here to, you know, help out and whatnot, my brothers sent me with just, like, standard supplies, and they're like, here, take these in case you need them.
It's dangerous out there. Don't go alone.
Exactly! We went Legend of Zelda.
So, you've gathered up the supplies.
Gather the supplies, have an herbalist kit. Aiden has an alchemist kit, and we combined what I have and what he has to create the 4 items that we created.
All right.
Should I bring the book?
I have a poison.
Can we not talk about this again? Oh boy.
I has the book. Nobody can take the book.
Hey Lee, did you change these?
Say that again?
I have a poisoner's kit.
Okay. Had to
So
turn.
that's part of my character creation.
No problem. So, you head out of the town, and usually you get a cool breeze coming from the sea as it comes in, keeps the area a moderate temperature, but you're starting to head away from the ocean. The heat is definitely getting a little more intense. The lion friend here, he's feeling more in a natural environment. It's getting more of a a grasslands type thing to it. So, I need someone to roll a D4.
I gotcha. You said 1d4?
1d4.
2.
All right. Now I need someone else to roll a d20.
Got
I'll
it.
take care of it. Oh, okay.
14.
14. All right. So as you're traveling along, you've passed by people on the trade road coming and going. But it's been about 20 or 30 minutes since you've actually... How are y'all traveling, by the way? Are y'all taking a wagon, horses, walking?
I thought we were walking.
I figured we were walking, but I'm down for procuring a horse.
Same.
They are provided by the order.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
let's
by
take horses.
Horses.
I'm on
2-foot tall Cobalt on a horse.
I'm on Lily Vay's.
I mean, but I was gonna say the kobolds, if necessary, could literally just hop on my shoulders.
Y'all could probably go 3 to a horse and be good.
I'm a 2.5 foot tall dragon. I don't think the horse is gonna like me.
You're right, just me because I have my
dominant
ability to
the majority of the people in the city are dragonborn. So
the horses are used.
Let me repeat this part. I'm 2.5 foot tall. I don't think he's going to give a shit about me.
Oh yeah, no, he's not going to care one bit about you. I thought you said he wasn't going to like you. And I'm like, he's not going to care.
No. I'm going to be sitting on the back like, get up. He's like, bud, you don't get off my back and leave me alone during my eating. I'm going to turn around and kick your ass.
Horse turns out to be a mimic.
Right.
Don't do that.
Rin, I think I understand why you like riding on someone's shoulders. It's a great view from up here.
I don't like doing that a lot, but yes.
So as y'all are going along, about an hour and a half, you actually see some guy. Looks to be just an individual. He seems to be stumbling a little bit in the road.
He didn't look well.
As you get closer, you do notice that this is an orc. He's got an arrow sticking out of his leg.
Oh.
And he's mumbling something. And he's just...
I'm gonna ride my horse up to him, stop, and because it's part of my nature as a cleric, get down and see if there's something I can do to help.
Yeah. What do you want?
Is there something I can help you with, sir? You seem to be injured. There's an arrow in your leg.
I
and
know
you
there's
are
an arrow.
limping and bleeding profusely.
Fucking goblins.
Are you in need of aid?
Oh, no. I'm in need of the rest of my clan. We're gonna come back here, and we're gonna kill every one of them. And you just kind of get out of my way.
Sir. I simply grab him by the shoulder. Not like grab him, but like put my hand on his shoulder and say, well, good sir, there may not be anything left, as that is what myself and our party are on our way to do, is to take care of these goblins.
Well, if you do, get back my stuff.
Is it
What's your
clearly
stuff look
marked?
like?
Say that again?
What's your stuff look like?
Oh yeah, I forgot the kobolds are on my shoulder. I forgot about that for a minute.
I only want my sword back.
Okay, so I bring all the swords and bring them to you, and you can choose which one you want.
And you just kind of mumble some more. If you do decide to do that, we're the Clanish. I was going to say we're the Clanish clan, but that doesn't sound right.
We're the kobolds.
I'm the leading.
We're the Shakik clan. Who are y'all? He kind of looks y'all over. He just.
We're from the Order of the Scale.
I'll come get my sword from there, if you can do that. And he just kind of keeps stumbling a little bit.
No. You said that word. I think you mispronounced it. It's when, not if.
Sure, little one. Sure.
He's from the Shakik clan. Shocking.
Oh, shucks.
I just kind of look over and glance at Skettish for a minute. I'm like, don't antagonize the poor fellow. You're a cleric. Act like it.
Rin's trying not to smack him.
So.
Just the two kobolds on my shoulder just start fighting over my head. I'm like, okay, stop.
I'm still trying to figure out which one's the good shoulder and which one's the evil shoulder. Because, you got the devil and the... No.
They're both
red.
Bosser, if you need me to cast Gust to blow him off, let me know.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, real quick.
I remount my horse as the orc just kind of wanders away because apparently he doesn't want help. So, like, whatever.
He definitely doesn't want your help. It's kind of a pride thing with him. He just got his ass handed to him by apparently some goblins. So, he doesn't need you and all these little creatures to help him out.
6.5 foot tall.
Well, I said you and the little creatures. Speaking of which, I know because we are streaming, why don't you real quick tell us what your character is, as in what they look like. Not necessarily what they can do, but what they look like.
Okay. Well, I am Batra. I am as I said, 6.5 foot tall leonin. I'm about 45. I am I look like a typical lion. I've got like somewhat of a mane going. It doesn't like reach all the way around my head as I've kind of shaved it back to where it looks more like it's hair. But at the same time, I've still got, like golden strawberry blonde fur.
He's got great hair.
I'm wearing a full set of heavy plate mail, I believe is what it is. And I've got a shield on my back. I am what you would call, as Lily May has told me before, majestic.
He's got great hair.
Maybe it's limited.
All right, who's next?
My name is Sketchish. I am a 2-foot-tall Cobalt Cleric of Nerazzi. And I am not the most sociable person, but I am a socialite, if that makes sense.
Not really, but okay.
Next.
Well, I guess me then. I am Rin. I am a 1 foot 9 inch tall kobold with one hell of an attitude. Don't pick on my size, please.
No, otherwise you'll end up with a bloody nose.
I have kind of beat up my companions a little bit for that. So
No,
that's
just
really
the
all about
kobolds,
me.
not us. Just the kobolds.
All the kobolds so far, yes.
I am a kobold that is 3 foot 5 inches, very tall for a kobold. I'm all black eyes that look like the abyss, and horns that look like flowing locks coming down the back of my head.
So we put you against a black background, you just disappeared. Gotcha.
That's me.
Lily!
I'm Lily Bay. I am a 5.5 foot tall elf. I'm a high elf under the moon, so very light toned, blue hair, silver eyes, and kind of the opposite of what elves are known to be. They're known to be quite aloof, and Lily is not. She's very friendly and open, and enjoys fire. So
I'm not lying when I say this. I'm running a campaign, or I ran a campaign literally about 2 months ago where one of our characters was that exact description. Like, okay, sure. You're all over again. Heard.
All right.
Nigma, you're up.
Hi. I'm a little dragon. 2.5 foot tall. I breathe lightning. Shocking. I know. I have optical glasses on and a little backpack. Nobody gets near my backpack. I will cut you or electrocute you, one of the two. And I am very intelligent, and I like investigating things. And yeah. So far, I really like Lily because she likes cuddling me anytime she gets a chance. Yeah. Anybody, I have a big bad curse on me, and anybody who has true sight can see who I really am. I'm not a
All right. So as y'all are continuing to converse, you come across over the top of a hill. Not a very large hill, just a little rise, a little bit. And you come to the top of it, and looking down, you actually, from where you're at, there appears to be a wagon that is turned over off to the side of the road.
Are you breathing, right?
How much you want to bet that's the wagon that breathes fire?
I'm gonna check the wagon.
Well, if you look at...
Wait, hold on. You're going to get close to the fire-breathing wagon. Okay, we know who not the
Might have goodies.
What?
Might have good things.
No,
But
It's
it breathes fire.
fire-breathing.
I'm going to jump off of his shoulder, and I'm going to go over by the angular rock on that's where the triples are. I'm going to go right there at the point of the angular one.
if you see the icons over here on the, are you on the Owlbear site? Or are you just looking at the picture I posted up? Okay. You should have a character thing on the side. Now that y'all have seen this,
I only see one icon.
Same. It's a dagger looking thing.
oh, that's scrolls.
Is it scrolls?
It's scrolls.
It looks like a dagger.
I see a dagger with an assassin behind it.
There's
The dagger is me.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
how do I get it? Oh, okay. I guess you can pick your own icon over here
Yep.
on the side. Okay, let me see here.
All right, I'm stopping that, and I'm just going to clear that page.
Very good. Here, one. Sorcerer. There we go.
Okay,
right.
so whereabouts are we?
So let's all bring us back over here to start.
Where about here?
Yep.
Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm there.
All right. Who?
Black scale is the dagger.
Okay, I was going to say, Batra, why don't you grab the shield?
Okay.
Because that you said you had a shield, right?
Yes, I've got a shield upon me.
Well, we use that one as your emblem until we can get some actual icons for the different characters.
Okay.
I can actually add tokens to this, so we can actually have your actual characters over here.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the shield. Gotcha.
All right, so
I'm the book.
I am the arrows with the paw.
I am the cleric symbol.
and something's trying to pop up on my computer.
Bad computer.
Don't do it.
Your computer's asking you about its extended warranty.
Probably. What sucks is that it's blocking half my screen.
Make it go away. You're the DM. Just summon forth a rain of lightning. Make it go away.
If you guys right-click on your token there, you can actually put a name under it and change the outside color of it.
Oh,
And even make it a little bigger.
What if you can't?
What do you mean? What if you can?
I am on my phone.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, not that big.
I
I would leave it at setting 1 for right now. All right, Ren, you said stop moving.
Like that?
Setting, yeah. AM setting 1 makes them really dinky.
Oh, maybe not setting 1 then. Whatever. 1.5.
What's number?
1.5.
1.5. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
I think I
Yeah,
lost
that's
it.
what I'm on. Uh-oh, Lily Bay went away.
I'm
She
coming,
left
hold
her
on.
party. Lily Bay, come back! We need you!
I'm coming.
And so
She's tried to talk.
No, I was trying to fix this thing and it
I fixed
I
it for
love
you.
technology. Allows us to game with people all over the world and crashes on us at the most inopportune time.
Always.
I blame COVID.
am I back?
Uh,
I'm back.
yes, you're back.
Yes, I see you.
Thank you, sir.
You see this wagon over here. Now, you see this large wooden wagon has been overturned a little bit back from the road. Behind it, you see what looks to be an incomplete moat. The vapors from its gelatinous contents reach your nose even at this distance. It looks like the wagon has been reinforced with broken shields and scavenged planks. An unfortunate fox has been nailed unceremoniously atop a crude doorway. Slits and holes of various sizes have been bored and carved into the walls. You can hear what sounds like whispering and rustling around coming from within. And sitting atop, there appears to be a small red flag. Looks like it's made of cloth scraps, just hanging there. So, what would you like to do?
I would like to check it out.
I am going to dismount my horse. And I am going to move. About how far away is this little outcrop of rocks right here?
Which one? See, I can't see who's talking at this moment. Batra. So you are roughly 50 feet from those rocks.
So 35 feet would put me about here.
If you over on the over by the icons on the left.
Yeah.
There should be a little drop down menu thing. And there's a measuring tool there. Which you can click on. So right where you're at now is 30 feet from the rocks. 25 to 30. 25 feet you could be in the rocks from there.
So I'm going to move to about there. Oh, nope. Stop. I'm going to move to about here. And then I'm going to just squat for a minute. Be like, okay, I am ready. I have my Warhammer drawn, shield at the ready, like, just in case, I'm ready to start swinging.
We did establish that the kobolds were riding on his shoulders, right?
Yes.
I would have jumped off before he approached.
Okay, so Skaddish is the only one technically still on my shoulders unless he's changed his mind.
So I literally walked with him, and then I get my 30 feet of movement. Correct?
Yes, you would get your movement speed as well. Because you didn't technically move, I did.
That would put me right there.
All right.
Are these rocks taller than I am?
Well, yeah. yeah, they're taller than you.
Thank you.
How tall are they?
You cannot see the wagon at all. They're probably the largest one there is probably about at the tip, right around 6 foot. Right.
About as tall.
Right here is about 6 foot.
I'm taller than everything. This is weird.
I'm changing.
Can I use dash?
Yeah. Now, in those icons over there, there's one that looks like a raindrop that allows you to do this sort of thing. You see it on a little purple dot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're wanting to point something out that you're trying to explain, you can click on that and actually laser point it.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, I don't want to do that too much because the kobolds might start chasing it, but...
No, only skittish. Get it.
Only skittish. Yeah, Rin, no.
Yeah, I admit I would.
Flat scale money.
Skittish would go running after it, and Ren would just sit there and go, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed." You're the one that's mated with him, not me.
Yeah, yellow works
I'm
the
sorry, I
best on
have
the
second
snap.
thoughts.
I'm not.
Oh god. Alright, I would like to be able to just step forward here. Can I do a perception check of the area?
Yes.
And just... Alright.
Give me a perception roll.
Fudge. 29. Not 20. Oh my god, I can't speak. 9.
29 to 20 to 9. Make up your mind.
I can't speak, I'm sorry. I rolled a 9.
You're pretty sure that's a wagon?
Yeah.
And just roughly you can see this area here kind of looks, all actually in a fairly good arc around this wagon. It seems to be, looks like the ground is a little muddy, almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I have disadvantage on my perception check, so I had to change it. Yeah. Kobolds. Fun.
So I'm going to move up next to Batra. About there. Why am I not moving? So about there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll perception.
All right.
16 plus 4, so I am at a 20.
Okay, so you do notice, as I said, you can definitely see the slits in there. It does appear to be, looks like around one of the holes that is carved in there is blackened, and the area, like I pointed out here, it looks, like I said, it looks wet. It's darker than what water would make it. Almost if it was an oil or something that had been sprayed onto the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Any information on the road to us?
What was that? Barely heard you.
Hey, Lilith. Lilith, do you relay the information to the rest of us?
I didn't know your name was Lilith, but okay.
Alright, so I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say, there's definitely some burn marks on the wagon, and the mud around the wagon isn't quite mud. It looks more like it's some kind of an oily substance. So given that the elf thought that the wagon was breathing fire, I think we should be cautious with that area.
I will not be moving from this spot unless absolutely necessary.
Why does anyone know fire?
Lee,
I do.
Yes.
turn up Dushy a little bit for Twitch.
Well, if you know fire, can you light that wet spot?
I will absolutely turn and cast Firebolt. And I need my D10. Give me a minute, because I still don't know the dice. Okay, here we go. So I rolled a 10. That's the 0, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's plus 3, so 13.
So, ouch! I just ran over my foot.
Don't do that.
I won't again. All right.
Oh, hold on a second. Wait, D10 is my damage. Sorry. I'm gonna roll the 20 to hit.
Yep.
So I rolled a 12 plus 3.
15.
And you're trying to hit the darkened area on the ground?
Yes.
All right, so where you hit it, the falling...
I'm going to hit it right towards, maybe just slightly to the left of that open scorched window area.
On the ground out here?
Yes.
Okay. So as you hit that there, the firebolt, you've used firebolt before. You know it does just a quick little burst and it's over with. Well, once it does that quick little burst and over with, you notice in that area right there, it's still on fire. It's not a very large flame, like it's, kind of burned itself out a little bit, whatever was there, but there's definitely something flammable on the ground there. And you hear
some kind of an oil.
And you hear a little more commotion, and the wagon shakes a little bit. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Negative.
Nope.
Then you hear... I'm so glad my face wasn't being streamed right then.
I don't really know what those shit sounds like.
I mean, you're trying to give me shit,
Okay, I have a question. Are there any loose rocks about?
None that you see in the close vicinity of you. I mean, there's small pebbles.
Okay, no, that's not what I want.
You could, well, actually, you do have that cobbled road right there. So, yeah, I guess there would be some rocks that you could probably dig up. You could probably dig one up out of the road.
I'm not going to do that.
Do I see any of the beings through the windows?
No, because they're small, almost arrow slit size. You may see... Give me a perception roll.
Everybody?
Well, whoever's trying to see beings through the windows.
That would be a total of 23.
23. From what you can tell, you can see shadows moving back there.
Yeah, I got a 7.
You can see there's a hole.
Like me tonight.
I will
See, there's a hole. There's a hole.
I will let the rest of the party know about the shadows in the
Yeah, I got a 23 also.
Yeah, y'all can see that there's movement in there. We're just like differences, but it is mostly looking in. From what you can see, it's very dark in there.
Yeah,
That's where the goblins are coming from, everybody. Be prepared. As I'm saying that, I am going to move just a couple feet forward, and then, actually, hold on. Do I actually have to touch someone to do that? Yes. No. Oh, I don't have it on this character. Never mind. I'm just going to move a couple feet forward. I was thinking of my other guy. So yeah, I'm just going to move a couple feet forward.
All right.
And as I'm doing that, I'm going to particularly move directly in front of Lily Bay just to be safe.
You hear them making some sort of noise, What? Yeah. But you have no clue what they're saying. And there's noises being directed towards you. You're pretty sure.
Okay.
Can I check the window to see if anything is starting to move towards the window, out of the window, that would be possibly aimed at us?
You can make it. You can make a. Make it a.
Perception?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I went brain dumb for a moment.
I was like, the word perception there.
That's a 6 plus 4, so 10.
10. You don't see anything but the blackness in there.
Okay.
Well, I was also going to say she has a giant lion in front of her, so.
I got a 17.
17.
I got a dirty 20.
That's just going to allow you to see the shadows, some shadows moving behind there.
Okay, because I'm from where I'm at. I'm trying to just peek around that rock and watch the side of the wagon.
I'm going to yell out towards the wagon in common. Do any of you speak common? If so, let your intentions be known. Otherwise, we will take lethal action.
Go away!
No.
What is it you're
Nobody's home!
What is it you're doing here? You are interrupting trade with the city. You are harming innocents.
Go away!
Members of the Order of the Scale. We are here to put an end to it. Leave now, and it will be peaceful.
Go away! Nobody invited you!
Let's just kill them and get it over with.
Can I thunderbolt them? It might shake up the wagon.
You can go for it.
What?
You might want to tell me to move first.
Hold on. What is it you're going to do?
Thunderbolt.
Okay. So I was going to do Earth Tremor underneath. You want to do it at the same time?
Yeah, but I will need Bodger to move because I don't want to knock him over. It'll knock him into the...
I mean, you have to say that to me directly.
Or move up around them.
Right.
I don't want to get knocked into the goblins, so could you Earth Tremor?
Earth Tremor only does... It's only
As she says that, you just see Botra kind of like, oh crap, and just duck and weave out of the way.
Okay, because Earth Tremor should be just enough to cover the wagon.
Okay.
It's only 10 foot. It's only 10 foot.
Well, no, it's Lily-Vay's attack, because I was directly in front of her. So I'm in the path, either way.
Okay.
Your attack I wasn't worried about.
Okay. Now, someone want to tell me how to do this part?
Okay, you are on your computer, correct?
Yes.
You're looking at your D&D character sheet.
Yes.
So, in the box where it gives you, like, your list of, like, actions and whatnot, click the Spells tab, and then it should pull up all the spells you have. And you just go down to Earth Tremor, hit Cast, and so it uses up the spell slot, and then next to Earth Tremor, it, because I don't know the spell that well, it either has the DC to hit, or it doesn't.
If you click on it, it'll actually pull up the information about the spell itself.
And then tell you if they have like a DC Wisdom save or any of that nonsense.
Okay, they've got a Dex save of 14 or higher. And I do 1d6 to everybody who fails.
Oh, all right.
Does it half damage if they succeed, or does it just not work?
Okay, here's what it says. You cause a tremor around in the ground within a range. Each creature other than you in the area must take a dexterity save throw. On a failed save throw, creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone if the ground in that area loses earth or stone. In that area is loose earth or stone. Okay. It becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot diameter portion will require a 1 minute clear by hand.
Wait, are you taking me down?
Huh?
Would you be taking me down with that?
If you're standing in the wagon, yeah.
What's the range on that?
10 foot.
10 foot.
Is that the range or the area of the fair?
That's how big of an area it takes place.
So what's the? Does it say? Does it give you a range?
It
I'm
just says
looking at
10
the
foot
spell right
area.
now. It says
You have it has to be done around you.
area. So it's an area of effect spell, and that area of effect is 10 feet. Dex save of 12.
I'm just seeing how far out he can cast it.
Yeah,
It's centered on him.
Yeah, it's centered on
It
him.
does not.
Oh, it
it
didn't
does
say
not
that.
give a reach. It does not give a reach and a limit to distance as to how far he can cast.
So that's gonna center it on him, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I
it's centered
definitely
on
don't
him,
want
so
to
he
do that.
Oh yeah, he can't cast it unless he's right up on it, because it
Yeah.
would just radiate out from him. So yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. I got that part.
No!
Just
Away!
I'm gonna
Yeah.
move up a little ways, still away from the
Mind you,
group.
as we're all arguing about this, they're still yelling at us to go away. So someone should do something.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do that
going to take
now.
my crossbow and I'm going to shoot into one of the slits.
Wait, I'm gonna thunderbolt them first. But I have a question with sorry for the DM. With the thunderbolt, it's 2d8 damage, but if they save on Constitution, then it's half. But they also move back 10 feet. Is that gonna move the carriage?
It probably will not move the carriage.
Okay, so it's just me the damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
then
I'm doing-
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm doing my breath.
All right. So Lily Vay, go ahead and it's a dex save, or it's a. Is it
No,
dex?
it's a Constitution saving, so I'm casting Thunderbolt at the wagon.
All right.
For Thunderwave.
All right. Go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Okay. I've got 8 and 5, so that'll be 12 damage.
All right.
Eight and 5 is 13, just saying.
13, sorry.
Not a problem.
And I won't go back.
All right. Somebody was firing.
Yeah, my shot went way wide.
All right. So at this point,
And I got my breath weapon.
all right. So at this point, we're going to initiate. Well, initiative. Let's roll initiative.
Initiate initiative.
Initiative.
19.
Do I add my dex into that?
Yeah, D20 plus your dex.
Flee.
Yes.
I'm sorry?
It's
Let me know when you're ready. I'll give you mine.
Whoa. Okay, I'll be sitting out this one.
All right. Let's start with Batra.
8.
Oh,
Next.
Yeah, who's next here? Ren, what'd you get?
Fetish is on again.
It will, for me, it'd be 12.
Alright.
Lily Bay.
Black Hill has a 9.
Lily.
19.
Haiku.
I got a 1. Plus 2, so that's 3.
Okay. Who we're missing?
Skittish.
Skittish, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna get him back in the room. Hang on.
I see him.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Since we're locking the room, I'd have to unlock it so he can get back in and then lock it back.
That was interesting.
What is your initiative, Skittish?
11. It's like all Discord just shut down on me for like 4 seconds.
That's no fun.
All right. So Lily, you're going first.
I'm going first. Okay.
I will actually be right back.
Okay. So I'm gonna move over so I don't hit Haiku, and I am going to do a second round on Thunderwave.
All right.
Casting that at the wagon. Constitution is 12.
All right. Damage.
6 and 1. So 7.
All right. All right. So next would be Ren.
Okay.
Alright,
so I'm going to move forward a little bit. And I don't know if I can or can't. Can I see them through the windows yet?
No.
Okay. So, can I hold an action to cast a firebolt when I can?
Yeah.
Alright, I would like to do that.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Skittish.
I'm going to hold a guiding bolt if someone comes out.
All right. So at this point, it seems the wagon comes alive, so to speak.
Okay, going back real quick. What it is? Who did what?
All right.
Rune's holding an action.
Nothing
Cast
yet, because it's not your turn yet. You have missed
Run and
nothing.
critical health.
So.
Well, I knew that. I just didn't know if anything important happened. So yeah, awesome.
Nope, not yet. It's about to though.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So. All of a sudden, out of that one blackened hole. Flames shoot out and cover this area right here. Just right outside your range. And then
That seems like a little more than a cone, but
it is. It's there's certain things this wagon can do.
That's not worrying in the slightest.
So I need Haiku and Lily. What are your ACs? Because I got a dirty 20 to hit you both. As arrows.
Hold on. I'm a 15.
Haiku?
I think he may have stepped away for a moment.
Oh.
You may have to hit him when he gets back.
So, Lily, you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage as this arrow flies through the flames and catches you right at the shoulder.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna kebab you.
Sounds painful.
And the arrow is waiting right there in front of Haiku until he gets back.
Time stop. I cast time stop. It's just frozen until he goes up.
It's a dirty 20. You know damn well that's going to hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
And back.
Oh,
There he is.
Haiku!
Oh, great. Yes.
What is your armor class, sir?
I'm not sure.
Let me see
Shut
here.
up, Google.
I love how Google's trying to answer your question about his armor class.
Google, roll initiative.
Yeah, right. It is 12, but I would have casted magic armor before I got in here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll say if a smart wizard casts it in the morning when he wakes up.
Right. So what does that bring it to?
Hold on, and I'll tell you.
So this is the effect you were hoping for, sir. But I can't read the book.
Well, it's always better when you say Google roll initiative and everything just dies down and starts playing the battle music.
Yeah, but I haven't set that up yet.
Okay, I am at a higher is better, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at a 15.
All right.
You got it.
So now you at this point you notice there's an arrow right there.
Okay, because I'm still standing behind rock.
Yeah, but from where your icon is on the
They got me a little bit in the shoulder. Okay, I got it.
Yep, they got you. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Lily's very protective of her friend, her cuddle buddy.
Black scales.
Lily lost her kebabs, that's what it is.
Did my one hold you off?
We lost Black Scale.
Did my lightning bolt go off, or does that come at the very last?
I'll say your bolt went out. I'll give you that.
Okay. Okay.
Because you were holding it, so yeah. Nobody's exited. You've just... There's been fire, and there's the 2 arrows.
Could I see a hand?
No. All you saw, once they put that fire out there, all you saw were flames, and then the arrows came out. So apparently they were aiming before they put the fire. Smart little goblins. Use the fire as cover.
Can I just go ahead and release the guiding bolt at the side of this thing?
Yeah. All right. There's Black Scales.
Yeah, we're all back.
All right. It is your turn. And he's gone.
And he's gone again.
Is there, because of the fact they started a fire, is there smoke?
There is some black smoke billowing up.
Thank you. That's what I needed. I rolled a 19 then.
Okay.
19 for what?
Yeah, how?
To hit with the guiding bolt because of the fact that it's now obscured from direct sunlight.
Oh,
Cobalt.
yeah.
Oh.
Once sunlight is blocked, they get advantage.
Ah.
No, we don't get advantage. We have disadvantage in direct sunlight. We have straight roll if it's not in direct sunlight.
Yeah, but if they have a companion over there, it would be advantage. From packet.
Yep.
Except for black skills.
You still can't target anyone inside the wagon because you can't see them at all. But you did hit the wagon.
The hole.
Which hole were you aiming for? Because there were several on the side.
Oh, I'm just aiming at the side, just trying to make a hole into it.
Oh, okay. Roll your damage.
$17, a 5 and 3/4.
Jesus. How?
Was with guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt is 46.
Oh. Wow. That low level?
Level 1, guiding bolt, 46. Range is 120. Hit DC is +4, so I rolled a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 to hit.
Yeah, so we're looking at 46 radiant damage.
Oh, damn. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind him now.
Did I make a hole?
So how much total damage was that again?
17.
There is a pretty good size hole.
And the side of the whole side of the thing should be glowing now and give it to the next person advantage?
Yeah.
And it just gets better the more levels he gets.
Ooh.
Wow. Let's just let Scattish deal with this. We're all gonna just go sit inside our own room while he's dealing with it.
I got my bottle of whiskey in my pocket.
Everybody hops up on the stone, on the big giant rock.
Is Black Scales back yet?
Popcorn.
Yeah, I got him back in. We're good.
I did not bring my trunk, but I'll just start carrying it with us at all times now.
All right. So you, Cleric, why don't you hit it with that?
I don't have it.
Black Scale.
Teach you later.
It is your turn. What are you going to do?
Is my turn?
Black Scale's gone
And
again.
we lost him again. Damn it.
So after we'll go ahead and pass him up. Batra.
I'm getting tired of unlocking the channel for him to come back in and then locking it back.
I'll just give him permission to be here.
Black Scale.
It's your turn,
We're
Black
back to
Scale.
trouble.
He may be having some technical difficulties.
I just need to skip him.
Go ahead and skip him.
I was gonna say I'll just go ahead and go, and then if need be, we can like retroactively do his turn or whatever. Okay, so where am I on this map at the moment? I am here. I am going to run up directly behind Lilybay, and I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
All right.
And heal her for 4 points of damage. And that's my turn.
All right.
Whoopee!
Yeah, no, I made the mistake of making this guy with mostly healing spells, so I can't really do much. Unless I'm right upon the people.
Keep me alive
Oh,
for
it's a
Bobby.
mistake.
All right.
I will keep you alive for kebabbing.
Haiku, it is now officially your turn. You let you let off that bolt as a reaction type situation because you got hit. Now it is your turn.
Okay, do I have to roll the hit?
Yes, depending on what you're trying to do.
Lightning breath.
Yeah, that's no, that is a dexterity saving throw, I believe. So you would automatically hit.
Weapons was a dex saving throw.
You will automatically hit that. So just go ahead and roll the damage there.
Okay, hold on, let me find out what the damage is. 2d6. Okay.
Cleric more powerful than dragon.
For now.
Let's see. 6 points.
6 points. So if you release that lightning bolt, it flies through the flames now in the front that started to die down. You definitely see that glowing hole that you've put in there with your last little blast. It hits there, and now that hole's about twice the size. And goes through to the other side.
Way to go, Haiku!
Now heal me.
You will be next.
Now we're back at the top with Lily. Lily, I need you to give me a perception roll.
12.
12.
Wait, plus 4. 16.
Well, actually, all of y'all give me a perception roll.
Okay. This one I'm good at.
Oh, I got an at 20. 22.
That's it.
Oh,
I got smoke in the eye.
You got an 11. The dice hate me.
You hear...
rolls.
Luckily, it doesn't take much. After that bolt of lightning flashes through the side of the...
Real quick, okay, never mind, he fixed it. I was about to be like, you forgot the space between the exclamation point and the R there, Enigma.
No, there is no space. I just put a capital R.
As that bolt goes through, you hear... "Ah!" and a lot of shuffling. And now, It's silent.
That doesn't sound good.
Now's when we bring out the grenade.
So I was thinking thermonuclear.
That would be me. Lily, do you have any glitter?
Oh my god, no.
No
Please, no.
glitter.
No.
This runs back to red.
Fuck.
Okay. So, can we see any little goblin kebabs?
No, you do not.
Okay. Choose my arrow.
If we're doing the glitter bombs, Sketch is running back to red.
I'm running back to the barracks. I don't know what you're talking about. I want nothing to do with this. I'm going all the way back to the barracks.
I am done with the glitter. So done.
I am going to cast Firebolt dead center into that wagon.
All right.
Right through the hole.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I got 13.
13.
You need to roll a different set of dice. Just saying.
They're currents.
So you fire this off. Actually, it's no, because that's already gone. So this bolt goes off, and you don't quite make it in the hole. You hit the side, and flame kind of licks up the side of it, but it doesn't last. But you still hear no sound coming from the inside.
Okay.
Are you back, Black Skells?
Yes, I am.
Because he is back. So.
Back here. Sorry, Bob, I had to move behind you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. So the wagon has gone silent.
Is there space underneath the wagon?
That wagon looks to be sitting all the way down on the ground. With all the planks and everything that they've made makeshift around it, it's hard to tell.
From where I'm at, is the front or the from where I'm at, is this a door over here or is the door on the back side?
You do see a door on this side over here.
Can I move on up towards the wagon?
Okay. Now this area right here still has a little bit of fire going.
What about this area right here?
No, there are no flames on that area right there.
And you said there's a door here?
The door that y'all have seen is actually on the front side over here.
Okay, can I see anything that's like right in here?
It looks like they have just walled it up. From this whole side here, it looks like it's just been completely walled up.
Okay, Sketch is going to run from where he's at to right there.
All right.
I was wondering if we aren't doing initiative at this moment.
No, we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, once there's, I'm still got the initiative going, but we're gonna play it by ear for a moment.
I'll wait for my turn. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, after it'd be Ren and then you.
Oh, so I can do something. Alright, so you said the flames are about here?
Yeah, they're not very well for a Cobalt. They'd probably come up a little higher than mid. They're almost chest level, but they're not that high.
Okay. I was actually wanting to try sending my familiar over there.
Okay.
And try to see inside of the wagon.
What is your familiar, Ren?
A pseudo dragon. It can fly 60 feet.
Right.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, you can do that.
yeah, so I sent him over to try to see it. I mean, if he dies, I can just swim back in later.
You said it can go up to 60 feet?
Sorry, what?
You said it could go up to 60 feet?
Yeah.
Are you close enough?
Yeah,
I
actually,
just measured it.
right at 60 feet. So your pseudo dragon flies over and perches on the hole that was just created, and peers in.
Yeah, and I can see through its eyes as part of my ability with it.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
So what you see inside of this makeshift stronghold, well, first it's dark. And your pseudo-dragon is not happy with the smell.
Oof.
Off in a back corner on this side, you see a small cauldron that
I'm sorry, Lee, on which side?
on the inside over here.
Okay, gotcha.
You see a small cauldron, and there's some sort of liquid bubbling slowly in it.
Well, that makes me want to run right there.
And it's slowly like boiling over a small little fire that's underneath it. You also see several poorly crafted spears have set abandoned on the base of this dirt floor in here. And on this side of the wagon, you'll see the cursor.
Mm-hmm.
There is a hole with a ladder sticking out of the top of it.
Well, I definitely let my companions know about that. Along with the cauldron in there.
They vacated.
Yup. But I am wary about that cauldron, and my pseudo dragon is not happy about the smell in there, so.
There also appears to be almost like a makeshift forge bellows and a hose with a funnel on it near that cauldron of bubbling liquid.
Ooh.
Ew.
That's Oh, breathe fire.
That's what it sounds like.
But there are no goblins in sight.
Okay, there are no goblins left in there, so.
How flammable would this cauldron be?
Give me. Well, Ren's the only one that's technically seen it. So, Ren, give me a investigation roll.
I rolled an 11.
An 11?
Mm-hmm.
From looking at that, it looks like that may have been what they put in the bellows, and where the bellows located at may have been what caused the flames. So apparently this liquid is fairly flammable.
Hey, just a suggestion from the innocent little dragon. Well, I say we just dump this stuff down the hole, drop a torch, and then call it a night. Go for it. It's Miller time.
Ren, are there any corpses about? Or is it completely devoid of any actual life? Well, bodies.
From what I see, there are no corpses. Just abandoned spheres.
Our mission is not done then. We need to pursue them.
Yep.
Why is there a yellow square?
Show where the cauldron is, probably.
Oh, okay. I didn't put it there.
I'm putting that there.
Okay. I was like, I didn't put that there.
So that's all I'm really going to do on my turn, so they can decide what they do at this point.
Who has the best armor?
Probably the giant lion.
Hey, do not call me out like that.
Son.
Yeah, probably.
At least they didn't call you a big cat.
I'm rocking a solid 18 right now.
Okay,
For my AC. So, yes. Both of us, I guess.
Alright, so it's going to be one of us going down and taking the lead.
Screw it. I got it. Whatever.
Black skill always take the lead.
Sure, go ahead.
Why?
Drop finder.
Why?
Drop finder.
Fair enough. Just, be careful. Don't get yourself killed. Or injured. I only have one spell slot left.
Okay. I will proceed to the door to see if it's locked.
The door is locked.
I will unlock the door.
Forget the door. Go for the giant hole in the wall.
Yeah, the hole is large enough for a kobold to get through.
I still will unlock the door to allow my other companions in.
Alright, so you can crawl through the hole. Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm going to unlock the door to allow my other companions in.
Right, but if you do it from the
You're going to
inside.
crawl through the hole and unlock it from the inside, is what he's asking.
I thought the hole was leading downwards, not out.
No, there's a hole. You don't see the hole that's leading downwards yet. It's inside the wagon.
You just see the hole in the side of the wall.
Okay, I'll go in the hole in the wall.
Okay.
There we go.
Then you definitely, once you get up there, there's a smell. Just a bad smell. The hole itself that was blown on the side is just barely large enough to let you through. You do see...
I'm 3.5.
I know. You're coming through the hole, give me a perception roll.
That would be a total of 14.
All right. You see that ladder going down, and you see that the door itself has a very pretty good size wooden barricade on it.
Okay, I will try to remove it.
All right. Give me a strength roll.
Oh God, Vox Machina, here we come.
Nope. I rolled a 1.
It seems to be just a little bit more than what you can do.
Why?
There are slivers there that are tougher than you right now.
Even with my +1.
But from the inside, you can see with a you may be able to knock some boards loose to make that hole a little bit wider.
I will try that.
All right.
Strength.
Yep. We'll try that again.
So, question: the flames and whatnot that were in this area, they're gone.
They're
right?
yeah. There's a couple of pockets here and there, but you're able to make yourself a way through it without getting burnt.
Okay, so am I able to move up to the wagon and toss my warhammer in so he can like try and swing it?
I did a 17.
17. You've knocked out a good enough section. Yeah, this has been, y'all damaged this side pretty good. Probably large enough for the big folk to get through.
Okay, I'm going to investigate the bubbling vat.
All right.
That's the thing. You say big folk, really? Big folk is just referring to the lion, who's 6.5 foot tall.
Yeah.
Everyone else could probably easily go inside.
Well, not through the hole. Lily wouldn't be able to make it through that hole.
Well, yeah, no, not through the hole, but I'm talking through the door.
Yeah, he's knocked enough out that allows Batra to get through the whole area.
Gotcha.
All right. So give me an investigation roll on the bubbling liquid.
I was going to do that also. Can both of us go in there and look?
Well, one of y'all can roll with advantage, or y'all can both individually roll. It'll still give me the same result.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Well, then that would definitely tell you what it is. This bubbling vat seems to be rendered animal fats.
Ooh.
From
I'm going to scoop a couple vials out.
it is boiling hot. You do see
I would stay away from it, Frank.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
Kill the fire first.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what Ren's gonna do.
I'm just waiting for you to, because she's cautious at the moment.
We're all pretty much up there.
So y'all are.
Yeah, I'm coming up too.
So y'all make y'all's way into the wagon itself.
I'm not stepping in that yet.
All right.
I'm inside the wagon, sir.
So.
I'm going to make the whole wagon.
All right. So go ahead and move your characters off the screen a little bit here, because we're going to do a map change.
Off the screen?
Well, just off to the side.
Okay.
God, I hope I did this.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right. That ladder area is roughly 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Well,
only.
we'll say 10, just because that's what this thing is. Well, it in areas. Let's say we'll say 5. So actually, yeah, Batra, that's a good size for your.
Are we having to redo our tiles?
Yeah, I noticed that when he switched the maps, it got rid of all the tokens. So yeah, you're gonna have to redo them.
Okay, I'm good with you.
All right, yeah. So 1.5. Well, 1.5 still works. So.
Yeah, I believe that we decided it was like 7.5 feet.
Sir, can you fix me?
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Thank you.
Hey, Am,
Yes.
I just had to close my Twitch.
Okay.
You're showing the full map on the Twitch.
Oh. Oops. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't think about
be
that.
Polite and not cheap.
I appreciate that.
Does that look good, Lily?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Black Skill, what? Wait, why are you that color?
Hey, I have a question.
Excuse me, party? You're good.
Yes, Big Mo. What's your question?
Since we've taken a little bit of a rest, can somebody heal me, please?
Actually, I'm right up against you, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Haiku.
I had already given him a potion. Potion?
Oh,
Potion. I said that. That's my bad.
Save the potions.
You didn't.
No, save the spells. Save the spells.
Save the potions.
So,
Hush.
here's
Sarah.
the thing. I've got one spell cast left.
Settle down.
So, do I use my potion or do I use my spell cast?
I would say use a potion.
Alright, let me
says use the spell.
No. If you only got
Sir.
one spellcast left, use the potion.
Cerberus.
Okay. So, 1d3.
I'm going to cast Cantrip Guidance on Black Scale before he goes down.
Okay.
All right.
You're plus
I
1 or
rolled
plus
3, so that's 3 hit points for Haiku.
3 hit points? Okay. Thank you.
Guidance gives you a D4 to any ability check, and before or after you roll. You can use it before or after you roll, but you have to announce it before you actually tell the DM that you actually used it.
Oh, so for one time use thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Definitely different from Pathfinder.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start checking down the ladder to make sure that there is no traps.
All right. Give me an investigation roll.
And the
I'm
D4.
gonna move up, like right behind him so I can hear for when he calls.
It's a 21 without the investigation, without the guidance.
With 21, From where you're at on the ladder, you see no traps on the ladder. In fact,
Okay.
to right about here, you see from where you're at on the ladder, you can tell there are no traps within this vicinity at all.
Okay, I'm going to move on down to right about where your arrow was.
All right.
And I'm going to look again. Farther up.
About one cleric in the front, one cleric in the back.
Yes, sir. That's how we do it.
There goes somebody.
One got better.
Looks like
I'm a wizard, so I shouldn't.
Did we lose Skaddish again?
Skaddish is gone.
Yeah, give me a minute.
He really does not like goblins, does he?
No, apparently not. Battery just doesn't like up.
I'm going to go ahead and do another investigation roll for check finding, for trap finding.
All right.
It's a 9 plus my 3, so total of 12.
12. You just barely. This little bit of greenery right here looks real suspicious.
If you need me to check it, just let me know. I actually am proficient in investigation and have an 18 intelligence.
I'm proficient in perception, so I thought that would be my trap finding skill, not investigation. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll move on up and I'll check that area again.
All right.
Okay, I'm coming in behind him.
And I'm gonna lead up to the rear.
And I'm gonna roll and I'll let you know if I'm gonna use the guidance.
Alright, I'm going to stick behind Haiku.
Oh, really?
Ah! That wasn't supposed to happen, but oh well. Too late now.
Oh, now I can definitely put my Twitch back up.
Well, Skaddish is there, so he's not here. So I'm going to take the front. I'm gonna just be in front of pretty much everybody else.
And Skaddish is back.
I'm gonna move back. Right on me. We decided one cleric in the front, one cleric in the back, correct? Or am I just doing the...
Yeah, I got the back.
All right, so Black Scales, this looks suspicious.
It is a 21 on my investigation without the guidance.
That is definitely a trap.
Guys, found the trap.
Keep your voice down so you don't alert everybody that we're here.
Right?
But we, huh?
Oh, man.
As it is something I don't really ever plan to use, I am going to throw...
Wait. I'm going to use Mage Hand and push on it.
There we go.
There you go. All right, so...
I'm gonna reach out and pull Haiku back.
So as you use the Mage Hand to set on it, these 5, they look like they at one point may have been, well, one of them looks like it was part of a garden hoe, one of them was a pickaxe, one was a rake. These little pieces of just everyday equipment look like they had been all put on some sort of spring-loaded contraption that comes up and just as if it was a spring-loaded spike trap right here.
wouldn't have been fun to step on.
Do they retract after I release the pressure?
No.
Okay. I will proceed to remove them off the springs, off their poles.
And I will need now. We're going to need an initiative roll again.
Yay! This
Roll.
Ooh.
I got 4.
Let me know when you're ready for mine.
All right, hold on a minute. Hearing your voices and looking at it. I'm bad with names, so I have to look at who's talking.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, Batra.
You got a 4.
19.
All right.
Ren.
Skettish.
Skittish.
Yeah. 10. Ren.
5.
Black Scales.
17.
Right. Lily.
4.
And Haiku.
15.
Yay!
And my roll
Scrub this time.
was a 20.
Ew.
All right. Sorry, Black Scale.
Okay, pincushion coming up.
Hey, just quick. Can y'all see that box?
Which boss?
That'll answer no. All right. So,
Are we talking the box-looking throne thing?
no.
That's the box of doom.
Over next to where it says
On the left.
party, there's a little bitty box like a.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dice tray.
So that's right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that. So my attack roll is. All right, 14 plus 4. And 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
Who?
Black
The only one he can see.
As this goblin arrow comes flying out from behind the throne there, catching you slightly off guard. So, and the other one. Hey, wait a minute.
Do I get any cover saves?
Where'd one of my goblins disappeared? Get back over here.
Down at the bottom.
How?
He's visiting his friend. He's scared. He's going over there for food.
All right.
So I don't get any cover saves for being around the corner?
No, because the 14 was just the base of it.
Okay. Just figure that out.
And you were trying to disable, to take the things apart, so you kind of were standing there for a minute.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Batra.
Alright, as I am still not really seen by anyone, because I'm literally here, and they're all over here, I am going to use... Where'd it go? I'm going to go ahead and one of my potions to Black Scale. That way he can heal up, and I'm going to shove it down his throat.
All right. I just see you reach over, grab him, hold him back. Drink it.
Yeah, pretty much. And he is healed.
Water-fortified potion.
It's a hell of a way to die.
Was he even hurt? I mean,
I can top 5 points of damage.
You're back to full health, Fred. I just gave you 16 health back, so you're back to full health.
Yeah, easily.
Guys, just as a reminder, I still have the 3 more of the draft potions, and I've got the wound poultice, which, if it's any arrows, we can use.
Alright. But yeah, so I then clap you on the back, Black Scale, and I say, "Are you alright, Fred?" After I've ripped this arrow out of you and, like, forced you to drink a potion.
Alright, are you doing anything else?
I'm standing still.
Alright. Black Scales, it's actually your turn now.
I'm going to slide behind.
Choke point.
I'm going to slide behind Petra and go towards the back of the group, towards right about here. Because if I'm right, we're allowed to pass through allied squares. Right?
Yeah, no, now you invoke an opportunity attack. I swing my mace at you.
Sorry, it's reaction!
I'm going to stealth there, and I'll end my turn.
Alright, give me a stealth roll.
Hey, Buck is gone.
I'm right here.
Hey, Bachelor's
Where did my
He's not available anymore.
Batra, you're not the one that was supposed to be stealthing. It was Black Scales.
No, I'm not. I don't know what happened.
You got fired, so you're no longer available.
Oh no! Alright, I'll just swing back to the barracks defeated. There we go.
It's a total of 15 for myself.
Alright. Alright, that brings us to Haiku.
Okay. Well, Is I can probably not get out across here without being seen by somebody. Wait, this green patch. What was it? What was that green patch made out of?
That's a disabled trap.
Right, but was there what was the material of it?
The green patch itself looks like it was just rubbish.
Okay. How tall does it stand?
The probably about 4 foot, 4.5 maybe tall, with them sprung up.
Okay, well then I'm gonna low crawl right over here because he can't see me behind it.
Oh no, they're not. It's not a solid. You can actually see through it quite well.
Okay.
They're like several.
I said that the rubbish was 4 foot tall.
No. The rubbish is on the ground. It's the trap that sprung up out of it. That's about 4 foot tall.
Okay.
Think like a bunch of garden hose and stuff
here.
that are now up in the air.
I'm just gonna shift right here and make sure I can keep an eye around right in this area to see if anybody comes to back him up. So that's as best as I can do right now.
That is. All right. That brings us to Skittish. Skittish.
Alright, I'm going, let me see here. Is that an action or a bonus action?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
Guidance is a bonus action, correct?
Hold on a second.
No, it's an action.
Do you have it listed as a cantrip?
Guidance is a cantrip.
So that's an action, and you can use it whenever you'd like.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action.
Hang on. It's up to DM rule.
Well, yeah.
No.
So let the DM weigh in.
If it's a
Not bad.
if it's a guide, if it's a yeah, it's an action. Yeah, that's what it says. So I'm not gonna argue on that one. All right, so you're gonna use guidance.
Skittish?
Skittish.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 I see you slightly lighting up, but not here.
I moved up by where Haiku is. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, for some reason this thing popped up and then it just... Okay, I'm going to move up by Haiku, and I'm going to use my crossbow on the bastard that's behind the throne.
Can I briefly just interrupt real quick with a question?
Sure.
Magic, what is it? Firebolt. It says at will, so I can literally use that every turn.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to have like direct visual contact, or can I just put my hand around the corner and go boom?
If you did that, I would have you roll it as a disadvantage for the attack roll.
Okay, I'll wait till my next turn.
All right, so you,
I hit the throne and it went thunk.
You hit the throne? All right, that brings us to Ren.
Yeah. Alright, so what is the rules you have for moving through our allies?
As small as you are, you're able to move through an ally space.
Okay. So I am going to get up here and can I attempt to cast Firebolt at the goblin behind the throne?
Yes, you can.
I missed for the sake. So, that means I'm just gonna use the remainder of my movement speed to kind of step back as best as I can. And that's it. I am sad.
All right, Lily. Now,
I'm kind of stuck in the back because I don't think I can get past the crust of people.
You can't. The only person you can't get past is Batra.
And he's right back.
But if she runs up to me, I will gladly stick a paw down and like vault her over me. She wants to do like the running jump thing.
Perfect. So I need to get up front.
All right.
And before I go
Yeah,
up front, I
you're
want to
still
ask. Huh?
So you're gonna you need to get up front, and you're gonna do what?
Is there anything in the room that I can use for entangle?
Well, you know, you might not need anything. Let me reread the spell real quick, and
While he's rereading the conversation that's happening. Toss me. What do you mean toss you? Toss me. I can't get over there. Well, okay. Wait. What? Don't tell the dwarf, okay?
Toss the dwarf!
hey, you don't
Use the shield as a springboard.
to cast entangle. You do not necessarily need to see anything there.
Okay, so
It sprouts from the ground itself, or from wherever.
I'm going to cast entangle on the
springboard off me.
Well,
Hit the ground and cast entangle.
correct. On this dude.
All right.
Female version of Legolas.
So that is a strength save of 12.
Hold on a sec. That is. Let me see something.
Which
Wouldn't
person
that
are we
necessarily be
going
the female
after?
version of Gimli?
I need to know which person you were going after.
I know.
Which.
Oh, the goblin behind the throne.
Really?
Guy behind the throne. That kebab right there.
So.
Yeah, I don't know about you and your kebabs. So.
This whole area right here.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, out of the crevices of the ground, these vines just start whipping up, creating an entanglement, a very dense patch of vegetation where none was before. The goblin's sitting there, So what is his, what is the DC?
Strength 12.
12. He appears to be entangled.
Don't. And I should open up for the rest of the party to get a little closer in.
Well, you know, if you just back up into that corner, there you go.
Because I can't catapult anyone.
You can catapult me.
But I don't want to. Make it hurt.
So this
You
whole
can probably
All
get
Express.
Tower shields make great.
Springboards, yes.
Springboards, absolutely.
Well, it looks like who has been more a pain?
That doesn't sound very promising. More of a pain.
Random roll.
No, it looks like
In our
the
beach gathering
easiest line of fire would be skittish.
here, armor class 18.
It's the most direct line with the least amount of obstacles in its path. So as y'all are, right after Lily causes the entanglement and jumps back, she jumps back just in time as the goblin that is over here fires an arrow. Luckily, Batra's there. Skittish is there. Batra is able to drop his shield down just in time to block that arrow out of the way.
Are you okay there, Dodge?
Oh, that was interesting. Where'd that come from?
Dink.
Poke, poke, poke. You don't poke us.
All right, and now we're back at Batra. It's your turn.
I if I can find my guy. Oh, I'm on the wrong page, so there we go. Oh.
Yep.
Give me the thing! Move the thing. There we are. I am going to run up to Lilyfae, right in front of her, and again take a defensive stance and be like, no! No one shall attack the precious. And I'm done.
All right, from where you're at, the only person you can see is this poor little goblin over here who's entangled.
Well, that's fine. I'm still going to protect Lilyfae because I'm like, I like her and she's not getting injured if I'm here.
All right. Is that your action?
Yes. I'm ending my turn.
All right, Black Scales.
Ruling on stealth. If I move, I lose it, right?
No. You are stealth.
Okay, am I at half speed?
You would still... you know what? I'm going to give you your full speed on this.
Good, so that would be 30 feet.
Oops, wrong button. So...
So that's 30 feet there. And am I allowed to do two movements or no?
Well, as long as you... How much... if you do two movements, you won't have an action.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But with me being stealth, I wouldn't be too easily seen.
Because you'd have to use your... you basically, at that point, would be dashing, and that would be... you would be seen on the with the next movement.
Well, then I'll stay right there.
All right. You going to do anything else?
If I fire an arrow, if I do anything else, like, pretty much...
So you...
No, real quick.
Hey.
Not to be...
Who's moving that goblin? Somebody's moving a goblin.
I was moving the map. I put him back.
Oh, okay, I was like...
She's like, no, this goblin goes here. So it's easier to attack.
Sorry.
Yeah, so... Not to be that guy, but... Technically, wouldn't he get two movements to be like half his movement speed or whatever, and he still get his action?
If he either way, he'd still be in the same spot.
Yeah.
Right.
With an action, so, you know, it's...
my action would be to soak my arrow in poison.
Oh, okay.
And that would be my turn.
Alright, so you can definitely, from where you're at, you can definitely see...
All of them.
Yep, you can see all of them. And that's it? You're dipping...
That's my whole turn.
Alright. Next up, Haiku.
Haiku. Okay. I'm going to move...
Samurai.
That guy's tangled up. So...
Yes.
I'm going to move right here and cast Firebolt at, hold on. 1 second. This dude right here.
All right.
Behind the table.
Roll. Roll to attack.
Okay. I got a 20.
Is that a natural or?
That's a natural.
You got a nat 20.
You add plus. You can't do. I rolled it in the game table, and you can't do pluses onto it.
But it's a nat.
Right under my name.
All right, so it's a nat 20. Oh, there it is. All right. So as a nat 20, you're going to max out the damage of whatever. So the dice damage gets maxed, and then you're going to roll the dice and add your bonuses to it for your damage dice.
Okay, so it's automatically 10 points.
Yep.
Plus another 1d10 plus my
yes.
Whatever. Okay. What? Let me read to find out what exactly I add to it.
Well, if you just click the thing, it'll roll the. Oh, on your character sheet, if you click on it, it'll roll it.
Okay, so I did 19 points of damage to him.
19 points of damage. So, as you get around that corner, the goblin starts to see you, pulls up his bow. You've let off the firebolt. And the two arms fall to the ground. The goblin's not there, but his arms.
The bow flings one of his arms over at him.
Which goblin did he hit?
The one that's behind the table.
There's not one behind the table. There's an arm behind the table.
Okay.
There's a flaming
behind the table.
There's a flaming pile behind the table.
I'm like, turn around. Yay! I disarmed him.
Technically you would have just bodied him.
Just bodied.
All right. Does that end your turn, sir?
Yes.
All right, skittish. Okay.
He's skittish. You can come over here. I've got arms for the more.
Ooh, arms. Tasty. I'm going to move up to where Haiku is and peek around the corner and see the other two.
All right.
And I'm going to use my crossbow on the one on the right.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
As the arrow flies towards him, it glances off of his armor because he turns just in time, doing no damage.
Missed by one.
And that was Goblin for you bastards killed Dave.
Oh God!
Bastards killed Dave.
All right. Ren.
Killed Kenny.
You killed Kenny, you bastards! Ren.
Alright, I'm going to try to get here. Can I see this goblin from here?
From there, you're talking about the throne?
Yeah.
Yes, you can see that goblin from there.
Okay. I guess I'll magic missile it.
Oh, okay. So, 3d4 plus 3?
Okay, so do you want me to roll each individual missile?
You can roll them however you want.
Are they all?
Yeah, are they all targeting the same guy?
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, then roll them
in the same
all.
day.
Roll them all at once.
So I rolled 5 for them.
All together with the +1s.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry.
Because the minimum you could roll is a.
There we go. So one was a 5, another was a 5, and the other was a 2.
So 10, 12 points.
Yep.
So as this goblin that's wrapped up in the vines, he's been struggling trying to get out unsuccessfully. He looks up right as he goes, oh, damn, and the missiles riddling like he's in a John Woo film.
Oh yeah.
And then
my mind immediately went John Woo.
And he would have hit the wall, but the vines are kind of just holding him there, feet off the ground, in this semi-fetal position. He's not moving.
It's one of those little punching bag things that would bop back and forth like a balloon.
Weevils wobble, but they don't fall down.
That's next week's game.
So that would do it for me then. I can't really do much more.
Jeez, man, at least I got you disposed of mine.
Leave me be.
We'll leave him there as a warning.
At least he got rid of his corpse.
Do you want to challenge me?
You do see the vines that Lily had cast, this entanglement, are still actually growing a little bit and start growing into the wounds.
Oh no.
Lily, it is your turn.
That's pretty.
That's pretty.
Bob's got a slingshot me over again.
Okay, I'm down.
Coming in here. And I'm going to firebolt this dude.
Alright. These poor bastards.
They never seen it. They never saw it coming.
We were good at this team.
18 plus 3.
Yeah, that hits. Just kill my poor little goblins.
I'm gonna bob that little shit.
Wasn't it the job that we're supposed to do?
Well, yeah.
A little bit.
So that's a 9 damage.
That's a 9 damage.
Yeah.
So which one were you hitting, the left or the right?
This one here.
That one right there.
At the bottom.
So with the 9 damage, you actually knock him back into the ground. He is no longer moving.
Goblin kebab.
Goblin kebab.
She said she was gonna kebab them.
Ooh, I can do
She
that.
followed through.
And
So-
then I should probably move back a little.
We obviously aren't doing morale checks for the monsters here.
Well, I haven't had a chance to do a morale check. It's all been in one turn. It's-
Okay. This dude just saw one of his friends.
no, this dude just saw 3 of his friends get wiped out.
Right, but I was going to say, one incinerated, one turned into a lantern, or would that be a decoration? A decoration.
Turned into a decoration.
A lawn ornament.
The other one, not dead.
He turned into a lawn ornament. So now this, you hear Black Ray, Black Ray, Briark, Briark, I surrender, and you see Black Scale, you see this goblin throw his short bow and arrows in the ground and starts throwing. He threw a small sword, bows and arrows, a dagger, a shirt. He is.
Wait. So is there only one goblin left?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This guy is He's like, yeah, it's all Dim's idea. It was all Dim's idea.
And I was like, there are 2 goblins left, and only one's doing shit. So I was like, the other one's like, I'm gonna fight or I'm gonna die.
No, there's a bunch of dead goblins.
And there's the one goblin left who's like, no, wait, I don't want to die. Leave me alone.
It was all Dim's fault. It was Dim's idea. We didn't do it.
So are we officially out of combat?
We're officially out of combat. Unless
Unless
y'all decide to kill this poor.
up to this goblin, and I'm going to say, so you surrender.
I surrender.
Where's Dead?
Dibs left. He said he was getting more help.
What's down the tunnel?
Huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all the shit he threw on the ground, just so he can't, like, pick it up as we turn our backs and shit. And I'm gonna be like, alright, here's the deal. You leave. You never come back.
Gone.
If we find out you have,
You'll
you
never
die.
You'll never see me again. I'm gone.
Good.
Bye.
Now leave.
Alright,
I'm going to walk up to the goblin.
I'm gonna come up to him, I'm gonna flip him in the head and say, don't shoot my dragon.
No. I won't shoot no dragons.
I'm going to walk up to him, and I'm going to sniff him and say, if I ever see you again, I'm going to eat you from foot to head.
That's skittish that said that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him and go, and I'm going to hold you still so he can do it. And I'm gonna walk to, like, dip Ingrid and be like, okay,
Natural 20 on intimidation.
Okay. Not a problem.
I can take a picture of it if you want it.
We're good.
So basically, he's scared out of his pants.
I lean in. I lean in very closely. I lean in very closely with ear. You should take up farming. It's much safer.
I believe you're right. This is not. Yeah, bye. Can I go?
Yes.
I run. Bye.
Run fast. Run like the wind.
Bye. Please.
As he's leaving, he hears a quick little, if you come back, I will eat you.
Anyway, while they're doing that,
He's. Oh yeah.
anyways, while they're doing that, I'm going to search everything in here.
All right. So give me a investigation or perception roll, either one.
Perception is 20, dirty 20.
All right.
There you go.
So as you're going through, searching through, you find two things. One thing is in the throne area. Now, throne is a general term of that's what it would be. It's more of a really nice, at one point could have been a really nice chair. One of the legs has been replaced with a piece of wood. It's a makeshift throne. And the seat of it is loose. As you open it up, you find a small wooden chest inside. Do you open the chest?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No.
That's a bad idea.
I would let him play his character.
You open the chest?
Yes, and as my character, I would say that's a bad idea.
As you open the chest, you find within 60 silver pieces, 15 gold pieces, and that's it.
Oh,
60 silver and 15 gold. Ooh.
Further-
there's 21 gold.
Yeah.
Further searching of the room, in the little area here, where the, for lack of a better term, desk would be, where the one goblin that had the arrows and now is just arms, you do find a scrap of cloth, and drawn very crudely on this piece of cloth is the fortress that was made out of the wagon. Just a real crude design, and written in very bad common, like backwards letters, that sort of thing, as if a small child had written it out. It says, the impenetrable fortress of Dib.
Hey, we penetrated the impenetrable.
Come on.
And then
No, that's where my mind went, was Invader Zim.
you do see
Okay.
another drawing, just slightly smaller, with like question marks beside it. And it looks like a crude drawing of a wagon that is rolling forward. And that's it.
I would hand the parchment is the best way I can say it. The cloth with the pictures on it and all to the other people, but I'm going to pocket the coin.
Okay.
You're not even gonna share? What the hell?
And my sleight of hand for that would be sorry, I gotta pull up my sleight of hand real quick.
Dude, I'm not cooking for you anymore.
That would be a 19.
So, everyone else, give me a perception check to see if y'all see him pocketing the coin.
Pissed if I can't see him do this.
Kedish is staring at Ren.
23.
Damn,
I got a dirty 23.
I got
Versus
22.
Do you say anything?
Huh?
Do you say anything?
Hey.
That's up to the DM.
no.
As you think something, I'm going, I say,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Cobalt's lying to us. I'm going to eat him for dinner.
I'm fine with that at this point.
Okay.
So I rolled a 22, and I'm going to turn to him and say, really? See if I cook for you again.
Didn't we just have a long conversation about honesty?
That's
honestly went into my pocket.
Hey, Em.
How did that get in there? Go ahead.
I'm going to look at him and be like, what is she talking about? Black scale?
I'm going to keep looking around to see if I can find that sword.
Ah. So as you're looking
I'm going to
around,
return that little fucking sword.
there's nothing in that cave area itself of any other weapons. You find just some makeshift beds. You see one bed has two. Most of the beds have one pillow. One bed has two pillows. Seems to be of a nice, a little softer design.
Okay, what's down the hall here?
In the hole.
In the hole.
All right. As you start to travel through the hole, now
I'm just looking.
Just
I'm
looking.
not traveling.
Do you have
I'm
dark?
just looking.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't know. Do dragons have dark vision?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, then I have dark vision.
Probably about, well, a little ways down there. You actually see that there's a small little divot on the side, and it looks like there's a couple of weapons leaned up against the wall.
Okay. You gonna check for traps before you go running down there, Black?
Nope.
Well, I guess he just did check for traps, because the rest of us did. Yeah.
1d4 trap monkeys.
Luckily, there's no traps down there. You do see a something. Of course, you don't speak Goblin.
Nope.
There's something scrawled in a wall. It looks like that area had been cleared out a little bit. There's something kind of just scrawled in the wall there in Goblin. But there are some swords of different qualities. Most of them are pretty poor. And there is one sword there that is definitely of orcish design.
Hold on, before anyone goes any further, I'm going to come up and I'm going to sit down and ritually cast Identify in this area.
I am going to grab all the swords and pull them out to the main cabin. Out where my character
Never
is.
mind.
So that everybody can see it because it's too small of a tunnel.
Well, actually, the tunnel, it's not too terribly small. It's a little bit larger than the hole that y'all climbed in through the wagon.
So it would be too small for all of us in the tunnel.
Yeah, y'all have to go. You would have to go one at a time.
Yeah. That's why I would go down and bring it all out. And be like, see, I bring everything.
We lost. No, we didn't. Who did we lose?
Tormy.
Nigma. We lost Nigma.
We lost Nigma.
Oh, Haiku.
There are actually.
I was going to go in there and cast Ritual Identify to see if there's anything magical in the area, but he's trying to bring everything out. I'm going to wait until he brings everything out. That way, if he triggers something, it's on him.
All right.
Smart.
Well, not only is there the swords there, there is a bag in there. It looks like somebody's sack that was just some traveler's gear. So you bring all of that back out?
I'll bring everything out, and then I'll go back in the tunnel, and I'll start searching the tunnel itself.
All right.
Wait, while it's in there, let's fucking blockade it so we can't get out again because the fucker stole money. He kept the money from us!
Fine, grab that bag.
Not stolen from anybody.
I've grabbed it.
Do you want me to try to identify it first?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to...
While he's down there searching the tunnel, I'm going to ritually identify what he brought up and see if that way I don't waste the spell slot. I know it takes 10 minutes to cast, but that gives him plenty of time to sit there and go and do what he's doing.
All right. So right before you do that, I need y'all each to to give me a D12 roll.
Great,
I rolled a 12. I rolled a 12.
One.
Ren rolled a 12. All right.
5.
Who was that? I was looking away.
Lily.
Lily. 5.
Lily 5.
That's the D6. Aries.
Black got a 3.
3.
8.
Skittish got a 1.
Skittish a 1. Who got an 8? Batra? Batra.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Porter is dependent upon whether you're reading it or not.
So, there is... And Haiku, I'm going to roll for Haiku. Haiku got a 9. Alright. So there's only... Alright, so as you cast... Now, are you going to cast... How many objects can you identify, or... Is it just one?
One at a time.
So you're going to do...
I'm going to do the bag first.
Alright. There is something magic in the bag. The bag itself is not magic, but there are several items within the bag. There is one item in particular that seems to be radiating magic. This item is a bone in which a script has been burned, and a tight and a very fine handwriting or carving burned into this. And
no, correction. It's casting time of hold on, wait.
Notes.
ADM, just letting you know, while they're not looking, I'm going to mage hand the coins into the bag that they have.
Okay.
How? If you're in the tunnel and the bag's with us, how's that going to work?
You'll see. When I come back out, you'll see.
Yeah,
Focus on one all the time.
There is this piece of bone that's got the inscriptions written on it is a cantrip. It is it is a cantrip of poison spray. So from what you can get from this is whoever has this bone on them can cast poison spray as a cantrip.
I'm going to give that to Red.
Now, is that based on class or just whoever happens to have it?
Whoever happens to have it.
Okay.
You basically...
That's actually kind of cool.
And it's just as intricately carved, or I say carved, but the carvings were done with some sort of fire effect.
Right. You can usually the cleric get it, but doesn't have attack move.
How did I pull that card again?
He doesn't have any attack moves, I'll hand it to him.
I have like one.
Yeah, you went ahead and healing.
All right, now for that was out of all the items, that was the only one that radiated any magic.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest of the items in there was a shovel with grappling hook, rope and grappling hook in that. An abacus and a gnarled wooden staff, which looks like at one point it may have been used as an arcane focus, but has lost that ability. And then 61 silver, 5 gold, and a pair of bone dice with flecks of gem in the pips.
Ooh.
Worth about 7 gold pieces.
Hey, we can play Yahtzee when we get back.
And that is...
Or we could sell them and split the money.
Yes.
But we need some games in the mess hall. We don't have any right now. I have to keep bringing out the books.
I have a magic trunk. I just have to write my brother. He can throw the game in. There we go.
And that is all that you find within this area here.
And you did say there was an orcish sword.
Yes.
So the orcish sword we're going to take back to the dude, and yeah.
Alright.
So if you have any other thoughts on keeping the blade and not keeping our word?
No, we're definitely getting it now.
No, we're returning it.
Yeah, we're returning it. That would be uncivilized to keep his blade.
So, what is y'all's next step?
I say finders keepers, losers weepers.
On what? The blade?
Yeah.
No.
We literally told the man we would return his sword to him should we succeed. And we clearly succeeded, so.
I don't see a we.
I'm going to take one of the pillows and throw it at him.
As it bounces down the hall. Sorry, tunnel.
Are you still going to follow the tunnel?
Yeah, I am.
All right, who's all going?
I'm going down there with the pillows.
It's not.
It's big enough.
So I'm kind of stuck.
Well, no, you can make it in there. You're just going to have to. You're going to be belly crawling it for a little bit.
I'm with Red.
I will fall behind everybody. Because I'm belly crawling it, and I probably won't be able to defend myself very well.
You know, if we put him in front of us, Red, we can actually push him through.
You two are tiny, I highly doubt it.
I was going to say, I am extremely small for a kobold. You think I can do that? No.
I'm a 6.5 foot lion in full plate mail. Bring it.
Yeah, your plate mail's starting to get a little scuffed because of the rocks and that crawl, the army crawling you're doing through there. As y'all go through it, it curves a little bit and it seems to raise, as in lead up from underneath. Eventually, you come to what appears to be some sort of trap door.
Okay.
Does it look to be locked?
I'm
No.
behind everybody, so I can only hear the second hand, so I'm like, open it! Smack on it! Let me out! Tired of crawling!
It is not
Open
locked.
the door.
As you push it open, you take a moment because it's bright. It opens up to the outside again. So you are now a little farther down the way, and as you climb out of the hole, you notice that the top of this trap door looks like a really bad papier-mâché model of a rock.
Of a what?
Rock. Of stone.
Ah, papier-mâché of a rock. Heard. I think it said rock at first, and my immediate thought was the pan they use for like Asian stir fry, and I was like, okay. We'll go with that. Sure, why not?
So this appears to be a back door, so to speak, to the impenetrable fortress.
Hey, I didn't find anything else.
No. It appears that you have cleared the road of these goblin bandits.
Beautiful.
Quite successfully.
And look, I hurt no one.
I didn't do any damage at all because I don't have attack unless I'm right up on them.
Well, you have that bone now, so.
I do? You gave it to me?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I did. So I'll give it to you. Once I hear you have nothing.
Roll perception of 14 to see if there's anything around us.
Alright, give me a roll. You said 14?
I did.
Alright.
Yes. 14.
You do notice as you're looking around, you see fairly recent tracks, but they immediately, once you start hitting that stone, they get impossible to track because they head back towards the road and just get lost in everything else. So apparently, somebody.
Group and say, well, we've done the mission we were assigned. Shall we head back to the barracks and report to the commander, or do we continue to follow whatever we can? These little tracks.
Apparently, we haven't finished because there are more tracks than there were inside.
Well, you see, there's one set of fresh tracks, but they immediately get lost as they head to the road.
There should have been two.
The other one went out through the wagon.
Okay, Skittish, to make sure that you don't have any more issues with this wagon thing, is going to go back over to the front of the wagon.
Okay.
Blow out the fire that's underneath, knock over the animal oil. Actually, he's going to take the billows, suck up the animal oil, step outside and spray the entire inside, and say, "Hey, Lily, light it up."
I cast Firebolt.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Before we do that, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Blackscale, who said they were going to scoop a bit for themselves out of the oil.
Yep.
We had said, hey, wait, let's put out the fire so it can cool. We put out the fire, so it's probably adequately cooled by now.
It's still in a.
Let him do the thing.
Yeah, it's still in a It's more in a sludgy form right now.
Okay,
I use the billows, and I'm going to start sucking it up, hose it down, sucking it up, hose it down. I'm going to cover this thing in this oil.
All right.
I would fill 2 vials with oil
Okay.
and store it for later use.
All right.
Is everybody out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Where's Haiku? So you light it up.
Light it up.
Up in flames it goes. It takes.
I look at Spanish and I ask, was that really necessary?
Yes.
Why?
Would you rather him actually get another set of goblins, come back, take it over again, and start doing the same thing? Or would you rather burn it to the ground now, and that way if he does come back, it's gone, he can't do anything with it?
I would have rather taken it with us.
That would have been a difficult task.
Difficult, yes, but we could have used the wood for who knows what. We could have come up with something, used the wood, there we are. But
It was a wagon flipped over on the ground, no wheels.
Hey,
That means nothing.
Serb, you want to add him
as I
back?
said, we could have used the wood for other projects. But I will not argue. That's probably the best way it could have gone.
So at this point, how many of these? I know we got the dagger, we got the bone, we've got several cheap swords, and the orc sword that we are returning. Is there any other weapon or anything that we're carrying out?
I think our DM froze.
No, I'm still here.
No, we're saying we think you froze because you froze.
Oh no, I was trying to. I saw that Haiku had said, "Hey, let me back in the room."
So let him back in.
That's what I was. I was trying to get him back in here, but that's not where I do that at.
I've got to have it unlocked so I can come back in and then lock it again.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Are you guys pigpiling your icons?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Oops. All right, so it should be unlocked.
Nigma! Welcome back.
I'm sorry, Nigma, you died.
I need to move. I need to move.
What happened? What happened? Why did you leave?
It's because we have interesting people that like to go over to our power box and press all the buttons.
Oh.
Oh goodness. Well, so
That's not fun.
No.
So to recap, I'm gonna let the DM do this, but to recap.
So Haiku, what was the last thing you heard?
They were going down towards the weapons.
All right. So they did get a few items. One magic item out of the whole thing. Some more coin.
Apparently they gave them meat. I don't have really any attack though.
They then continued to follow the tunnel, and it led to an escape route. And one set of recent tracks leading from there, which got lost in the shuffle of the main road.
Okay.
So we're actually above ground now.
And then they set the wagon on fire.
Above ground. Yeah.
And that's where y'all are at, standing out, watching this wagon burn ever so slowly to the ground. Making a nice little bonfire.
I wish we could do something about the hole underneath, but...
Doesn't somebody have earth trimmer?
I do.
Yeah.
There's a small problem with that. I have to be standing in the middle of it.
Well, you don't necessarily. You do know that the hole underground was larger than the wagon. So you could, in effect, collapse the area if you were close enough. If you give me a... Where'd my book go? And I'll tell you what to roll.
Probably investigation.
Yeah, actually, that would be a really good one.
Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Do this on the right one.
Or if you can convince me of a better skill that you have to figure it out.
22.
22. You've got a pretty good idea of where you need to stand to collapse that area.
Okay, I do so and then hit the
Earth tremor button.
yeah, earth tremor.
All of y'all behind him feel this rumble, and then just... For a second, you think nothing happens. You felt this ground rumble. And then, all of a sudden, the entire ground, from where he's at, forward, just starts caving in. Creating a fairly good-sized pit now. And
Okay.
It's caved in.
I turn around and, like any good respecting polite animal, I shut my back feet on it. I just feet on it. And I go trouncing over past them. Okay, I'm done. Hey, orc sword. Did somebody find the orc sword?
Yes.
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 Okay, can I have it, please?
Go to, who has it right now? Black Scale?
No, I do not.
That would be me.
Who's me? Geddish?
Yeah, I would probably have it.
I will go to Skish. I hold up my hand and say, "Can I have the old sword, please?"
Okay, he takes it off the pile. Here you go.
I grab it, I walk over and I say, "Haiku, you're the one we're entrusting to make sure this gets to where it needs to go." And I hand it to you.
Okay, thank you. Tuck it in my trusty little bag.
Then I look at you and I say, "If it does not, we'll eat you."
Are you looking at me?
No, I'm looking at Haiku. And if we get where it
I will
goes,
catch up.
we'll eat you.
Okay, that might be interesting. Interesting or fun, I don't know.
At this point, the wagon itself, which has been on fire, the hole was right beside the wagon. Just that little bit of land that was holding it up drops down, and the rest of the flaming wagon falls down into the hole. Yeah, it's pretty much destroyed. You don't think any goblins are going to be using this again?
Probably not.
I look over. I think about this. But once again, I hope the commander doesn't get upset because we didn't replace our divot.
What did I do wrong this time?
Nothing. That was me. There's a big hole in the
I want to make
forest.
sure that I'm not in trouble.
There's a big hole in the forest. Now there's a big hole here. You can't really say that I haven't been seen.
All right, so that means I'm going to have to go back and read like 400 messages to find out what you're talking about. Because
400 messages of what?
to find out what you're talking about.
Just talk to Sir, because he's the captain and he's been keeping track of all that. That's his job.
Because every time I log on, there's 400 messages.
At least we're having fun.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of it. So,
Hey,
We are going to be trying not to destroy your world.
oh,
Hey, what
You
did you say to me in a direct message?
in about 200 years, I'm destroying it. Huh?
I said, what was it you said to me? You want to make sure I get my money's worth?
Yes.
Talk to your captain. He's the one in charge of all that.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about destroying my world. In about 200 years, I'm doing that. I have plans.
Okay.
There we go.
DM,
Yes.
during the full promotion, I'm going to sleight of hand the coins into the bag we pulled out. It's a 21 for the sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'm carrying the bag, so.
Okay.
So you're carrying the bag? Give me a perception roll. See if you notice him doing that.
Wait, is he sleight of handing it into or out of?
Into.
Into, okay.
You beat me by 1.
Yeah.
So now the fire is slowly starting to die down. The moons are starting to rise. And you have a hour and a half trek back to Hasik and to the
Our
barracks.
horse is still there.
Yes,
Okay. At least he didn't run away.
they are trained.
Hey,
Well, I say we keep going. We head back.
Well, considering we can't track the other one because he went on the road and could have went either direction, we have to go back.
So the travel back. A few scars here and there for a couple of you that have healed up quite nicely. You arrive back at the barracks. Commander Moore standing there at the gates as y'all show up. So, well, I see you're all back.
Yes, Commander.
How'd it go?
There's a big
I
hole
looked at
over there.
everybody as a, shall I speak for the group?
I'll go for it.
I look at the commander and I say, well, we reached the wagon. Apparently it was just a group of goblins who were using some kind of mechanical device to spew flames. But we managed to defeat all of them, save for one, who escaped. And though we tried to track them, his tracks blended into the normal traffic of A.
Yeah.
All but one had been defeated.
One goblin. That's nothing. As long as that menace is off the road there, and then they can travel again, it's good. Go get cleaned up, get yourself something to eat, and get a rest. Never know what's coming up next. Say that again?
We've got this sword. We've got a sword that belongs to an orc that we had planned to return to the orc who was attacked by those goblins.
That's my job. I'm going to do it.
Well,
He should be coming here to pick it up.
Yep.
Captain.
As my companions have said, Commander, we did manage to pick up a blade that had belonged to another who had been attacked by the goblins on the road. He asked us to retrieve it, and we did. At some point, he will be coming here to collect.
All right. Commander Moore turns and yells for the captain to come over. Captain!
That's you, sir!
I think he's there. Oh.
He may have he may be sleeping on the job.
Gone away.
All right. What's your name? Haiku? Is that it?
Haku.
Haku.
Haiku is a poem.
I knew a dragon once named Haiku. He had a problem with samurai. But
No. Wrong Haku.
Oh my.
over, and he points to basically it's like the entrance office,
Mm-hmm.
and over there and goes, go let them know to keep an eye out for, what is it, an orc? What is it? What are?
Yes.
Let them know that you have that sword, so if one of them comes, they can come get you.
I was just going to go into town and see if I could find it.
A town this size, you were gonna go try to find him.
Well, close to the taverns.
Well,
do you think we should be going to
I
Texas?
look at Haku and say you're.
We're not allowed to.
Okay.
Here. As you said, just let it happen.
Okay.
yeah, it's probably best. Like I said, go get cleaned up, get some grub. Y'all did a good job this time. And he turns and walks away. Y'all are left to go eat, go drink, go be merry.
As he's walking away, I pipe up. I'm like, Commander, if I may speak with you.
Go ahead.
I am worried that some of us may need more training, myself included. As I myself do not possess any attack spells, and for me to do any actual defense would require me to be right up upon the enemy. Tell me, if you would, how shall I reconcile that?
The training grounds. Now, out of character here, to give you an idea, to level up, you have to be in one more game. To get to level 2, you'll have to play 2 games. To get to level 3, you will have to play 3 more games. 3 more sessions.
I have to play 5 games to get to level 3. Like, one more game will put me at level 2, so 4 games. Not 5, but 4. Put me at level 3, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna. So, to get to level 2, you have to play at least 2 sessions. To get to level 3, you'll have to play 3 more sessions after that. To get to level 4, you'll have to play 4 more sessions after that.
Wait.
It kind of mimics the experience chart separation.
Expansion, yeah.
I found it worked well when I ran library games. So,
Patra,
Yes?
since you cleric, I show you how to get attack spells.
pray.
Right.
Yeah, he's the one that did the. He's the one that.
So, wait. Hold on.
What?
Skittish, who is your god?
What's the lawful neutral god at the bottom that begins with an N?
I have to look at my notes.
Natra or something like that?
Hey,
Hold on a second, I'll pull it back up. Oh,
Skittish converted.
So, Nerazzi.
Yeah, that one.
So you're Nerazzi. I'm Ritus.
Okay, and what is your god a god of?
Oh, I'd have to look at that.
He is the domain he covers is that of the arcane.
You should be able to cast multiple attack spells.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I made Batra as a character, I made him as a cleric to Krufix from Odyssey of Theros, or whatever it's called. And so, yeah, when I joined, I was just like, oh, I'm just going to use this character, and then Lee put out the list of deities, and I'm like, fuck.
What type of cleric are you?
You have a chance, since this happened, to revamp your character a little bit to fit in with the deity list. So I will allow you to revamp that spell list and such.
Okay.
All right. So those of you that are watching on Twitch, thank you.
I'm no longer a death bear.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next week. Live
Thank you.
on
Thank you for watching us again.
On Monday, we'll be doing live on here, just Q&As. This coming up Monday, we'll be talking about building a character with D&D Beyond. And going through and showing you how to do that. Then Tuesday night, we will have the Black Door. Will they actually find their target this week? Who knows? And then the following Thursday, we will have another adventure with the Order of the Scale, who will get called forth to go out and do whatever deeds need to be done. Who knows? It depends on who's got free time and can get into the room quick enough. So, again, thank you all for watching. Go forth and roll some dice.
Roll some dice!